So you think you have skills? Well, welcome to the Lakers come in looking for their 4th win. Kobe will show us that he has crazy handles. Put it in his hands, and you know he's going to take care of the rock. They'll go head-to-head with the Pistons. Ben Wallace is the warden on the defensive end, and it's time to put the other team on lockdown. Pistons, Lakers, up next.
Welcome, everybody. ESPN Video Games brings us NBA action at the Staples Center in Los Angeles. Bob Fitzgerald here with Tom Tolbert. Tom, looking at these two starting lineups, I see a lot of playmakers out there. Who do you think are going to be the 2 key players?
Well, Fitz, the first guy I want to single out is right here. Kobe Bryant is a player we're going to have to keep our eyes on. It's not too often you see someone who's got the complete package. On the other side, you've got another superstar. Ben Wallace is the man, and there's no doubt about it. They can't win if he doesn't have a superior effort.
Thanks, Tom. Time to tip it off and get this one going. The Pistons take the tip-off and will set up on offense. To Campbell. Campbell sails in, scores the opening field goal.
He generally doesn't score in bunches, but he'll take his shots when he can.
Passes it way up court. Here comes the double team. Received by Bryant. To Payton. Payton isolates. Pass caught by Bryant. Payton shoots with the clock winding down. It falls.
That was a nice finish there.
Atkins works it up court. To Wallace. Wallace fires. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Count that last lay-in by Williamson.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Passes it way up court. To Fox. 6 seconds to shoot. Two. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation. The Pistons take it up court with a narrow lead, 4-2. To Atkins. Atkins shoots from the post.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
The Lakers head into the front court. Payton commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Easy call for the ref there. The defender had his feet set and took the charge.
To Atkins. Atkins takes a wide open shot. Hits it.
That's the way you do it in practice. You work the ball around until you find the man with the best scoring opportunity.
To Bryant. Kobe glides in. Good off the drive.
Well, there's a little contact on that drive, but no harm, no foul.
And the Pistons have possession, and they're on a 9-4 run. The J was missed by Atkins.
The D better watch out. The shot didn't fall, but giving that much room is like giving a green light to any shooter.
Payton is hacked and will go to the line for a couple.
You can't argue with that call. That's an obvious foul.
He can't get the first. He misses them both. Tipped up and in by Fox.
Nice job fighting on the offensive boards.
The Pistons bring it up. They're shooting 66% from the floor. To Campbell. Grab by Atkins. Jab steps. Atkins with the step back.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
And the Lakers take it up court. They're down 5. To Fox. Fox unloads from 10 feet out. It's good.
This guy is certainly not a superstar on the inside, but the defense just laid down for him.
Atkins has the ball. To Hamilton. Seven on the shot clock. Hamilton with the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
The crossover isn't a bad idea when you're being shadowed like that, but the D was set. That's going the other way.
Fakes. Lob to Bryant. Kobe goes to the drop step. Kobe is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
That's how you play defense. He saw exactly where the play was going and got in the way.
To Atkins. Kobe made the nab back there and records his first steal. Taking the length of the court by Payton.
Superstars make plays on both ends of the court, plain and simple.
The Pistons have the ball in a 1-point lead. To Wallace. They work it in. Williamson puts it up inside. Money on the jump shot.
Some players look absolutely lost when they go inside, but he didn't embarrass himself down there.
The Lakers work it up court. Dumps it off. Kobe with the crossover. To Payton. Payton crosses over. Payton pulls the trigger from the high post. Misses the jumper.
That's what the replay is here for. Checking out plays like this.
The Pistons take it up. They're shooting 75% from the floor. Seven on the shot clock. To Wallace. Wallace releases. Gets the front rim.
Good scorers have short-term memory. If you stopped the game and asked him about that last shot, he'd say, "What shot?"
He's doubled up. To Bryant. Pass caught by Grant. Grant takes it in. Knocked off course. And it's corralled by Malone. Campbell will come off the floor. Sura has the rock. Sura takes the quick shot. Not a chance. The putback was drained by Milicic.
No one's going to confuse this guy with an offensive juggernaut, but that doesn't mean you can just take him for granted.
Just under 7 minutes here in the first quarter. To Malone. Caught by Fox. Malone backs up, dumps it off. To Bryant. 5 on the shot clock. Kobe is called for the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
The coach is going to have a tough decision to make right now. Do you leave him in, or do you substitute for him?
3-point spread on the scoreboard. Sura shoots from the post. Ripped down by Malone. To Fox. He's doubled up. Swatted.
Great example of man-to-man defense. Now that's how you make a rejection.
To Malone. The shot clock shows 5. Grabbed by Payton. Pump fakes. Payton shoots with the clock winding down. Pockets the 3 ball.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Fitz. You just can't bite on pump fakes.
Just under 6 minutes here in the first quarter. To Milicic. Back to Milicic. Now right wing. Davis backs up. The defensive rebound by Malone.
A few more feet in, and he would have had a good chance to sink that one.
Medvedenko is called for the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
You can't plow over people like that and expect to get away with it.
Williamson will head to the bench. The Pistons bring it up. To Prince. Wallace is asking for it in the post. And that's his first takeaway of the game.
You got to keep a vice grip on the ball down low. Everyone's raking at it, and if you don't hold on to it, you're going to lose it.
The Lakers score, and they're now up 2.
That's his shot right there. Well, actually, that should be anybody's shot when you're shooting it in so close.
The Pistons bring it up court and are 2 back. Count that last jumper by Davis.
He is hard to shut down when you get inside like that.
The Lakers bring it up. They're shooting 66% from the floor. Here comes the double team. To Medvedenko. Fox crosses it over. He's double teamed.
I dug this play in real time. I'm digging it even more in the replay.
Sura is at the controls. Sura lets it go from 7 feet out. A rare rebound by Medvedenko. Lays it right in.
That's a nifty little combo that kept the D at bay. Looks like the defender wasn't expecting the crossover.
To Davis. Prince off the glass. Yes.
Nice basket to keep this one close early on. You don't want to let this game get away from you.
Payton brings it up. He's shooting 60% from the floor. Fox glides in. Can't score after the crossover. Fox made the nab back there and records his first steal. To Payton. Davis gets the 3-second call.
Defenders like to set up shop right there in the paint, but you have to be careful. If you're not within arm's length of another player for 3 seconds, that's illegal.
He can't sink the free throw. Fox will leave the floor. Floats it up. Money on the jump shot.
You have to be happy with any possession where you end up with a great look.
Just under 4 minutes here in the first quarter. To Prince. Dumps it off. Wallace shoots from the top of the key. Hits it.
You have to hit a few of those mid-range ones like that before the D starts taking you seriously.
The Lakers have the ball in a small lead, 23-21. Payton sails in. Couldn't connect off the drive.
Most players have the advantage when they go inside. He's one of those guys who just always seems to have trouble in there.
Skip to Sura. The Pistons control the loose ball. He's doubled up. The J was off the mark by Sura.
His low post game isn't anything to write home about, so it's not surprising to see him clank that one.
To Walton. Walton glides in. Doesn't get it all the way there.
You can't miss layups. If there is a basketball Bible, that's got to be commandment number 1.
Now by Wallace. To Davis. Prince, high off the glass, blocked, and it's loose inside. Prince gets it right back after the block. To Prince, the shot clock shows 5. Shoots the 3. Misses the open look.
The D may have been baiting him here. They don't mind giving him that shot.
George shoots from the paint.
Great play. Let's see that one from a different angle.
And the Pistons work it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To Davis. Wallace is looking for the ball. They get him the ball. Wallace uses the drop step. The Pistons turn this one over out of bounds. Malone will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Lakers.
To Walton. Now right side. He's double teamed.
2 minutes.
Fakes the pass. To George. 5 on the shot clock. Into the low post. An extra effort rebound by Davis. Sura shoots. Can't finish it in the post.
It's easy to get a little distracted once you start the crossover. I think that's what threw him off.
Medvedenko is pummeled and will have an opportunity to get 2 from the line. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Easily rebounded by Wallace. To Milicic. Milicic sails in, gently drops it in.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
The Lakers bring it up court and are up a deuce. Dumps it off. Here comes the double team. Dumps it off. 5 on the shot clock. George shoots with the clock winding down.
NBA action is so quick, it's a good thing we got replay ready for you.
The Pistons have the ball. To Davis. Now on the wing. Wallace takes flight. One hands it through.
The defense had the best seat in the house to watch that jam. And watch is about all they did.
49 seconds here in the first quarter. Received by George. To George. Cook with the crossover. To George. 7 on the shot clock. He's doubled up. George now is in double figures.
I think the defender was anticipating the drive, but the man just crossed him over, pulled up, and dropped one right on his head.
And the Pistons would love to cut into the lead some more with a bucket here. Milicic shoots from the post. Rebounded. Go. To Medvedenko. Caught by Walton. Grabbed by Payton. Payton goes with the crossover. Payton lets it go from the wing. Not there for him. We're at the end of one. The score, 29-25. Walton inbounds to start the second quarter. Kobe uses the glass, and we have a foul.
You can't argue with that call. That's an obvious foul.
Can't sink the first. Good on number 2. To Wallace. Wallace sails in.
Great second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
And the Lakers take it out. They're shooting 60% from the floor. To Payton. Pump fakes. Payton shoots from 12. Big bucket by the 14-year man out of Oregon State.
Now that's how you use a pump fake to clear the defender right out of the play.
And the Pistons take it up court, but they're losing 32-27. To Prince. Wallace raises up. Tipped in. Payton brings it up, and he's got 9 points. To Walton. To Payton. Payton with a crossover. Here comes the double team. Went with the crossover, but it's still misfired by Payton.
That one just looked a little off when he released it.
Taking the length of the court, but missed by Hamilton.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
To Payton. Payton crosses it over. Payton from inside, easily rebounded by Wallace. No worries.
Once he got the deep penetration, the defense couldn't handle him.
Payton brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. He's double teamed. Kobe takes it in, fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Ripped down inside by Milicic. To Hamilton to take the lead. Forget about it. Hamilton shoots from the post.
That's what the replay is here for, checking out plays like this.
The Lakers have the ball in a small deficit, 33-32. Payton uses the glass. Knocked off course. The Pistons touched it last right before it went out of bounds. To end the drought, it's ripped down by Sura. Tried to connect on the fadeaway, but it was no good by Sura.
He tried the fadeaway to get it over the defender, but he couldn't sink it.
Walton crosses it over. Walton is called for charging, and that is his first foul of the game.
Oh, he tried to cross him over in hopes of getting free, but the D didn't bite. That's a charge.
Sura has it. A fake pass there. Skip to Sura. To Hamilton. Pump fakes. With the jab step, 7 on the shot clock. Hamilton fires from 14. Money on the jump shot.
That's what's so great about the jab step. The defender has to commit one way or the other, and that's when you have the advantage.
Now by Cook. To Medvedenko. They're inside. Sura gets called for the reach, and that will be his second foul of the game. Seven on the shot clock. Rejected hard, and it's scooped up by Bryant. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation.
Some fantastic D kept the offense in check until the shot clock expired, Fitz.
To Sura. Sura glides in.
I dug this play in real time. I'm digging it even more in the replay.
Just over 8 minutes here in the second quarter. Payton with the charge, and that will be his second foul of the game.
Now that's a little like standing on the railroad tracks with a train bearing down on you. Give him credit, though. He stood there and took it like a man.
Fakes. To Sura. Milicic releases with no one near him. Milicic, 10 points by the first-year man out of Serbia.
The past several trips of the court is exactly what you want to see if you're coaching. The offense is executing perfectly.
The spread is 7.
To Walton. Lob to Medvedenko.
The shot clock shows 5.
Here comes the double team. They couldn't beat the buzzer. That's a turnover. The Pistons
Can extend their lead this trip down. They'd love to do that. Sura
tries the spin move.
Sura
Commits the charge, and that is his 3rd foul so far.
Sura will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. The Lakers
Are at the controls. To Payton.
Atkins
Is going to be hit with the blocking call, and that is his 1st foul of the game.
Wallace will head to the bench.
Substitution for the Pistons.
To Bryant.
Clock down to 6.
Kobe crosses over to end the drought.
Nice tip right there. It's better just to tip it in and then grab it and bring it down where some little guy can run around in there and strip it from you.
The Pistons
With control in the lead, 39-34. To Milicic. It's rejected, and it's right back to the shooter. 10-footer was off the mark by Milicic. It took them 3 tries, but finally made by Williamson.
Coaches are always happy when players establish the inside game.
Payton brings it up. He's shooting 40% from the floor. To Medvedenko. He's doubled up. Pump fakes. 7 on the shot clock. Payton is called for charging, and that is his 3rd foul so far.
Gary Payton picks up a costly foul, Fitz. His team is already in the hole, so it'll be interesting to see how he responds in the second half.
And the Pistons bring it up. They're shooting 33% from beyond the arc. To Williamson.
Williamson
Takes the shot from the elbow. Not there for him. Loose inside after the block by Malone.
Malone
Got a hand on it for the block. Kobe sails in. Bounces it off the left rim, then in.
The pace from the first quarter is carrying right on over into the second quarter. Neither team is letting up.
Just under 6 minutes here in the second quarter. To Milicic. Too long, and it was missed by Milicic.
That's the kind of shot you want, Fitz. You can't ask for better execution on offense. Sometimes they just don't go.
Kobe is called for the charge, and that is his 3rd foul so far. Grant comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. The Pistons
are on a 14-4 run here.
They left him wide open for this straightaway 3. You can't let a guy get this clean a look.
The Lakers are down 8, but they have the ball.
To Grant. He's double teamed. Fox puts it up inside. A rare rebound by Williamson. Couldn't push the lead to double digits. That shot was missed by Milicic.
Got in close there, but still couldn't seal the deal.
Here comes the double team. Kobe launches from beyond the arc. No mistaking that one.
You can't let a guy who shoots it as badly as he does embarrass you like that. That's not even remotely good defense.
Tried to answer back with a 3, but it's missed by Atkins.
The defense left him wide open from downtown. He's kicking himself for missing that one.
He's double teamed. The Lakers
Will turn it over for the 12th time this game. Atkins will come off the floor.
The Pistons
Take it up court. They're up 5.
from downtown. Doesn't get the long one.
It looked like he had everything going for him on that shot. It just didn't fall.
To Bryant. Kobe releases. Can't drop it in from beyond the arc.
They're backing way off this guy. Why? Because he is so unreliable from outside.
The shot from the line was dropped in by Hunter. Fisher goes glass.
Substitution for the Pistons.
The Pistons bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. Fakes. He's doubled up. Stolen.
You don't have time once you're on the inside. The defense is going to collapse on you and swat the ball away.
To Bryant.
Clock down to 6.
Pump fakes. They didn't get the shot off in time. They'll turn it over.
Kobe Bryant picks up a costly foul, Fitz. His team is already in the hole, so it'll be interesting to see how he responds in the second half.
The Pistons take it up. They're shooting 46% from the floor.
Watch how a real man does his thing here.
Just under 3 minutes here in the second quarter.
Campbell.
Was camping the lane there, and he gets a 3-second call. He can't sink the free throw. To Fisher. Fisher shoots, drains it on his second attempt. That was all possible due to the offensive rebounding.
He's not a great shooter by any stretch, Fitz, but he got that one to go in.
Hunter brings it up. To Prince. Prince glides in, drops it in on the layup.
That was a nice finish there.
The Lakers can cut into the lead with a basket here. Fisher.
Didn't realize he was on the line, and they'll turn it over. Wallace comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. To Prince. Prince fires from the right block. Count it.
Forget about that old Hoosiers, square up, get the elbow in. This guy can just knock him down on the run with ease.
Williamson will come back in the game.
That's a huge win for the defense. The inbounder had nowhere to go.
To Hamilton for a double-digit lead.
Roll that replay, please. I got to see this one again.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Great D to cut off all the passing lanes, Fitz. It totally frustrated the inbounder, and he waited too long.
To Hunter. Pump fakes. Hunter takes the quick shot. Deflected. The one-handed jam is doinked by Campbell. A ton of opportunities, and it's finally made by Campbell.
The shot opened up once he got the defender in the air.
Fakes the pass. To Bryant. Malone has position down low. 7 on the shot clock. To Fisher. To stop the drought. No one's home. The rebound pays dividends. Cam by Malone.
The Lakers are just torching the Nets. Everything's going in, which makes it harder to understand why they're losing.
Pass caught by Wallace.
Hunter
Off the glass. Swatted away. Deflects the pass. And that's his 4th block so far. Six seconds to shoot. To cut it to single digits. Rebounded inside by Williamson. It's stolen, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Well, they just took way too much time bringing the ball up court. 8-second violation.
Williamson will head to the bench. Hunter takes it in.
That's called working for the highlight reel, and here it comes.
Fox launches from beyond the arc. Can't get the three to fall. Hunter heaves this one from half court. Misses the jumper. The clock runs out and we're heading to halftime. The score, 58-45. Now that we have a little breather, Tom is going to give us the stat breakdown with Game Track. Take it, Tommy.
Thank you, Fitz. The Pistons have been doing a great job of distributing the ball. If they can keep spreading the ball out in the second half, they're going to be in great shape.
That'll do it for Game Track for now. We'll check in to see how it all played out on the storyline at the end of the game. Fox throws it in to start the third. Passes it way up court. Malone with the crossover. The shot in the paint was missed by Malone.
They call these things freebies for a reason, because usually they are, but in this case, it wasn't.
The fadeaway was hit by Hamilton.
Things are getting really ugly out there.
Payton takes it up, and he's got 9 points. To Bryant. Kobe goes for the drop step. Kobe crosses over. Kobe double clutches, denies it. Nice defensive rebound by Atkins. To Rebraca. With the runner. Nice rebound by the 19-year man out of Louisiana Tech.
Talk about earning a replay. This one's definitely worth another look-see.
Atkins has an opportunity to get his third three of the night this trip down.
A fake pass there. Atkins glides in.
Scores his 12th point with the bucket there.
This is one of those guys they don't run a lot of plays for, but I'll tell you how he gets his points, by getting out there, constant movement, and always hustling.
Campbell looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Great job by the D.
Atkins shoots off the inbound. A rare rebound by Bryant. To Fox. 6 seconds to shoot. Pump fakes. Williamson got his hand on that shot and blocked it out of bounds. Shot clock winding down. Payton shoots with the clock winding down. No way, no how. Nice shot in the paint by Fox.
Good rebound on the inside.
Just over 10 minutes here in the third quarter. To Wallace. Cross-court pass. Fakes the pass. Payton made the nab back there, records his first steal. Malone springs up, deflected, and it's sent out of bounds. To Malone. He's double teamed. Grabbed by Grant. Grant takes a step back. Grant sails in, and we have a foul. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. A rare rebound by Campbell. To Wallace. Wallace sails in.
Check out the contact on this drive. A little bumping was going on, but he kept his cool and got the bucket.
The Lakers take it up court but are down large. 64-49. To Fox. Fox glides in, drops it in on the layup. Just over 9 minutes here in the third quarter. To Atkins. Atkins pulls the trigger from the high post. Rebounded inside by Grant. He's doubled up. To Payton.
Clock down to 6.
Fox shoots from the post. Not there for him.
The defense did a nice job of not letting him get a clean look at the bucket.
Received by Hamilton. Fakes.
Williamson
Takes it in. Gently drops it in.
The Pistons are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Payton works it up court, and he's only hit 2 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Skip to Grant. To Bryant. Kobe steps back. 6 seconds to shoot. Skip to Payton. Pump fakes. Payton shoots with the clock winding down. Payton, nice three-pointer by the 14-year man out of Oregon State. Atkins fades away inside. Controlled by Bryant. Swatted.
Substitution for the Pistons.
He can't get the first. He misses them both. Plucked out of the sky by Wallace. Hamilton glides in. The tip is missed. Passes it up court. The steal. To Wallace.
Watch him elevate on the replay. Now that's how you throw down a windmill jam.
That'll be a 5-second call.
He had no place to go, and speaking from experience, those 5 seconds go like a snap when no one's open.
To Hamilton.
Hamilton
High off the glass. Gets the lay-in.
Nice shot, and that puts him firmly in the driver's seat.
Passes it way up court. He's double-teamed. Fox takes it in. Gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 12 so far. Sura brings it up, and he's got 6 assists. To Hamilton. Sura off the glass, and the ref calls a foul.
The Pistons have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team.
He completes the 3-point play. Dumps it off. To Grant. Grant commits the charge, and that is his first foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
To Hamilton. Short shot and missed by Hamilton. Wallace gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 10 total.
That's called a windmill dunk, ladies and gentlemen. When you bring it all the way around your body, you're not going to see many better dunks than that one.
To Malone. Malone pops it up from 9.
So nice, we got to look at it twice.
The Pistons have it, and they're up big, 75-58. With the denial, and it's hauled in by Bryant.
That's how you erase plays. Get in there and swat the ball away.
Passes it way up court. Pass caught by Malone. He's doubled up. Splits it with a pass. Grant from the left block. A rare rebound by Campbell. Can't capitalize.
That's the great thing about having a big lead. You can afford a few misses, but not too many.
Payton works it up. He's shooting 41% from the floor. To Malone. Here comes the double team. Passed outside. Long range. Hits the front rim and doesn't go.
You need high percentage shots to run an offense, and him launching from downtown isn't remotely high percentage.
Grant will leave the floor.
He's going to have to be pretty careful from here on out. His foul situation is a little dicey.
Milicic comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. He gets the first of two. He's off on the second. Ripped down by Cook. Way too long to get the ball to the front court. He got called for 8 seconds. Just over 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Now by Wallace. He's double teamed.
Good looking play coming up here.
Just under 5 minutes here in the third quarter. Payton crosses it over. Payton releases from close range. Great shot by the 14-year man out of Oregon State.
He made that one, but if you keep playing that way, you're just pressing your luck.
The Pistons work it up. They're shooting 28% from beyond the arc. To Davis. Pump fakes. Fades. Misses the jumper. Wallace takes the shot. Bounces long and won't fall. It took them 3 tries, but finally made by Milicic.
This is getting brutal. Good grief.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Fox will come off the floor.
That's a huge win for the defense. The inbounder had nowhere to go.
A fake pass there. To Sura. Sura high off the glass. Yes.
That basket is good, but it certainly doesn't erase some of the questionable shots he's been taking.
The Lakers
With the ball, but they're down double digits.
The Lakers will turn it over.
He got a little careless right there with his feet, and that lack of concentration can be oh so costly.
To Sura. Sura sails in. Knocked off course. And the Pistons will get the ball back after it sails out of bounds. To Davis. Davis puts it up from 11. Ripped down inside by George. Well, they just took way too much time bringing the ball up court. 8-second violation. Sura puts it up off the inbound. Rebounded by Bryant. Way too long to get the ball to the front court. He got called for 8 seconds.
He's going to have to be from here on out. His foul situation is a little dicey.
To Milicic.
One more time. Check this out.
That'll be a 5-second call. To Sura. Sura takes it in. He gets hammered. And he'll head to the stripe.
They're falling further behind in the rearview mirror, and they're making it very hard on themselves to get back in this game.
He can't get the first. He sinks the second. Payton brings it up. He's shooting 66% from beyond the arc. Payton with the charge, and that will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Sometimes you just got to sacrifice your body, but when you draw the charge, it's all worth it.
Sura
With a bucket here, he can get his 10th point of the game.
to Wallace. Here comes the double team. The tough shot is missed by Wallace. Look, that post shot by Wallace.
You get inside like that, those are gimmies.
Just over 3 minutes here in the third quarter. Payton isolates to Malone. Malone glides in.
Now is in double figures.
The Lakers are just torching the Nets. Everything's going in, which makes it harder to understand why they're losing.
The Pistons
Have it, and the run is 12-4.
Peyton made the pickpocket, and that's his second so far. Gets the offensive board. Tried to lay it in right, but no good by Cook. To Wallace. Davis takes the quick shot. A rare rebound by Bryant. Pump fakes. To Cook. He's doubled up. Malone takes it in. Here's the break. Can't get it to fall from 14.
You have to question his shot selection out there today, Fitz. He's just putting up a lot of garbage.
Peyton uses the glass, and we have a foul. Walton looks fresh coming back on the floor.
Hamilton will come off the floor.
Substitution for the Pistons.
Can't sink the first. He misses them both.
Great second chance opportunity. Nicely done.
Just under 2 minutes here in the third quarter. To Davis. Caught by Wallace.
Once he got inside on this one, there was no doubt about it. You better run for cover.
The Lakers bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc. He's doubled up. Kobe glides in, fouled hard, and he'll take a trip to the line. Fisher comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. He can't get the first. Easily rebounded by Wallace.
The Pistons fall in a double-digit lead.
Dumps it off. Lob to Milicic. Milicic puts it up, connects from 13 feet out.
Well, that's not a surprise. This guy's been doing work down there in the low post.
The Lakers
Work it up. They're shooting 49% from the floor. He's double teamed. Rejected hard, and it's loose inside.
The Lakers
Touched it last right before it went out of bounds. Sura is at the controls. To Prince. Prince shoots from 12. Wasn't there.
That's just right around the spot where they stop being gimmies, and you gotta concentrate to knock them down.
Well, they just took way too much time bringing the ball up court. 8-second violation. To Sura. Intercepted.
Oh, nice job by the D getting a hand in there. That was a foolhardy pass in traffic.
Here comes the double team. The J was off the mark by Cook.
If it were hard to catch up before, it's going to be next to impossible now. This drought is absolutely killing them. Nice tip right there. It's better just to tip it in and then grab it and bring it down where some little guy can run around in there and strip it from you.
.27 seconds here in the third quarter. To Bryant. Kobe with the windmill, and we have a foul. Can't sink the first. He misses them both. Keeps the ball alive. Kobe, one-on-one. He's doubled up. Kobe goes glass. It's knocked away. The Lakers regain control. 3 shots is tripped down before it's cashed in by Walton. Sura hurls it from about three-quarter court. No way, no how. We're at the end of 3, and we've got a blowout in the making. It's 93-66. Wallace throws it in to start the 4th quarter. To Davis, fakes the pass. Received by Davis. Davis spins to Milicic. Milicic shoots from the post, hits it.
To go inside and make plays like that is the name of the game.
Lob to Bryant. Kobe uses the drop step, dumps it off. Grabbed by Bryant. Kobe goes with the crossover. Kobe shoots from the paint. 10 rebounds by the first-year man out of Serbia. Davis sails in. Davis with the charge, and that will be his 2nd foul of the game. Here in the 4th quarter. To George. Now by Bryant. Seven on the shot clock. Kobe off the glass. He gets hammered, and he'll head to the stripe. He gets the first of 2. He gets them both.
Double-digit ball game.
Dumps it off. Milicic takes a turnaround J. Misses the jumper.
The Lakers
Have the ball. To Bryant. He's double teamed. Sura brings it up, and he's 0 out of his last 6 shots from the floor. Sura uses the glass.
That's nice. Let's see that one again from another angle.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
The D put the clamps on and really forced that inbound violation.
To Sura. Davis takes the quick shot. Nice rebound by the first-year man out of Arizona. Here comes the double team. Kobe shoots it, gets his 6th point of the period. He has a total of 16 so far.
That's how you make your reputation in this league. Hitting tough shots like that no matter who's guarding you.
Sura takes it up, and he's got 10 points. To Milicic. Milicic goes with the fadeaway. Rebounded inside by Walton. To George. Walton wants it down low. 7 on the shot clock. Cook glides in. He's off with the drive.
That wasn't a block, but it was the next best thing.
To Milicic. It's blocked, and it's smacked off the court. To Sura. Pass low post. Milicic sinks his 20th point of the game.
The Pistons are just like sharks on the inside today, and they smell blood.
Just under 9 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Kobe with a crossover. To George. George with the shot. Hits back rim and out.
He just isn't a good enough mid-range shooter to make that when he's covered that tightly.
To Wallace. Wallace shoots from the post.
We certainly can't let this one go by without taking another look.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Great D to cut off all the passing lanes, Fitz. It totally frustrated the inbounder, and he waited too long.
Sura sails in. Doesn't get it all the way there. The Pistons
Get that one and now have scored 6 unanswered points.
That's what's so great about working it inside. You come away with high percentage shots.
and the Lakers have it, and they're down big, 103-72. Fisher wants the ball. Kobe with the crossover. Kobe is called for the charge, and that'll be foul number 5 on him.
Kobe Bryant picks up his 5th foul, and things are starting to look pretty grim. He'll have to ease off defensively, which is the last thing they need right now.
Sura with an assist here. He'll have 10 assists on the night.
The shot from the post missed by Wallace.
As long as they keep running their offense like they've been doing, a few misses aren't going to amount to much.
To Fisher.
Clock down to 6.
Pump fakes. There's the buzzer, and that's a shot clock violation. Walton
Will leave the floor.
Substitution for the Lakers.
dumps it off. Milicic releases from the stripe. Milicic, 22 points by the first-year man out of Serbia. He's doubled up. George takes it in.
He mixes his game up very well. He has just an average crossover, but he knows when to mix it in.
Sura works it up, and he's got 10 assists. Fakes to Davis. 7 on the shot clock. The J was missed by Davis.
It's hard to maintain your sharpness sometimes when you have a nice cushion on the scoreboard.
Kobe commits the charge, and that will be his last foul. So he'll sit the rest of this one out. Fox looks fresh coming back on the floor.
The Pistons
With a comfortable margin here, 105-74. To Milicic. Seven on the shot clock. Pass caught by Sura. Sura gets his 6th point of the period. He's got 14 total.
The Pistons are fighting that much harder for those second chance buckets, and that's why they're in the lead. Pure and simple.
The one-handed dunk was stuffed down by Cook.
Nothing special there. Well, for about 3% of the population. For the rest of us, oh, that was very special.
To Milicic. Out on the left. Received by Wallace. A fake pass there. To Milicic. Milicic pops it up from 9. Nope. Sura will head to the bench. Sinks the first of 2. Ripped down inside by Cook. To Fox. Fox is called for charging, and that will be his 2nd foul of the game.
About perfect defensive read. He was set, he knew he was going to get blasted, and he stood his ground.
To Atkins. Atkins from inside, hauled down by Cook. Seven on the shot clock. Fox launches from beyond the arc.
We got to take a look at this one again. It's all about making plays.
Atkins has an opportunity to get his 3rd 3 of the night this trip down.
To Milicic. A fake pass there, caught by Atkins. Pump fakes. To Atkins.
Hamilton, with the great feed, picks up his 6th assist.
The Pistons have gone to the bench today, Fitz, and they have come up big time for this team.
Just under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Cook. Pass cross court. Fox had his pass go out of bounds, and they'll give the ball up.
Williamson will leave the floor.
The Pistons bring it up. They're shooting 25% from beyond the arc. Pass caught by Atkins. To Hunter. Campbell wants the ball. Inside. Hunter glides in, lays it right in.
Those little guys can drive you nuts. If you let up for just 1 second, they'll be right by you.
Cook crosses over. Cook with the shot. No good off the crossover. The layup was finished by Malone.
Maybe that basket can help spark them on the defensive end, because that's what's letting them down right now.
Hunter, with a bucket here, he can get his 10th point of the game.
Now by Atkins. To Hunter. Fades. Great shot by the 11-year man out of Jackson State.
You don't have to be a sharpshooter when you're that wide open. Just take your time, tee it up, and nail it.
Just over 4 minutes here in the fourth quarter. George is looking to do something with it. He's double teamed. 7 on the shot clock. Fox shoots with the clock winding down. A rare rebound by Campbell.
That's a play that deserves a second look.
And the Lakers
With the ball, but they're down double digits.
Payton commits the charge in. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Gary Payton picks up his 5th foul, and things are starting to look pretty grim. He'll have to ease off defensively, which is the last thing they need right now.
The Pistons
Have it, and they're on an 8-2 run.
to Hamilton. Pump fakes.
Campbell
Gets aggressive. Dunks it down with both hands.
Rip set that one up perfectly. Nice look.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds in time.
Hamilton sails in, drops in his 14th point tonight.
This team has got a huge lead. I wonder if you're the opposing coach if you're thinking, if I had a white flag, I would throw it right out at midcourt.
Just under 3 minutes here in the fourth quarter. To Fox. Fox glides in, picks up his 5th point of the quarter. He's got 17 in the game.
Boy, the coach can't be happy with that one. That was just like a layup drill. Everyone just standing around.
The Pistons
Ball in a double-digit lead.
to Hunter. Outside. 6 seconds to shoot. To Campbell. The dunk was just crushed in by Campbell.
When you're a giant out there on the floor, everybody just expects you to power him down, Fitz.
And the Lakers bring it up, and they've hit their last 2 shots from beyond the arc.
And the Lakers continue to turn it over and are playing a really sloppy game out there. Campbell will come off the floor.
The Pistons take it up. They're shooting 48% from the floor. Grabbed by Hunter. To Wallace. Grabbed by Okur. Hunter crosses over, takes the 3. Off the mark on the step back J.
Boy, this team's really struggling, Fitz, and time is ticking away here in the fourth.
To Grant. It's stolen, and that's his first takeaway of the game.
Boy, somebody had their head in the clouds on this one, but they came down to earth real quick after that steal.
Skip to Okur. To Wallace. Now by Rebraca.
Clock down to 6.
To Rebraca. Rebraca fires from 14. Not there for him. Yet another block, and it's right back to the shooter. To Rebraca.
Watch him hammer this one down. That is all about power.
Malone uses the drop step. tricky fadeaway shot is off the mark by Malone. To Okur. Pass left side. To Okur. Passed outside. Pump fakes. 6 seconds to shoot. Payton gets called for the block, and that will be his last foul. So he'll sit the rest of this one out. Fisher comes back in after sitting on the bench for a while. Wallace will head to the bench. To Hunter. Pass left wing.
Clock down to 6.
Skip to Okur. Okur shoots. Can't connect from 13 feet out. The bucket down low was missed by Rebraca.
When you're in that close, you have to convert.
Fisher stepped on the line, and they'll give the ball up. "24 seconds here in the game. To Hamilton. Skip to Hunter. Received by Rebraca. Hunter goes with the crossover. Hunter takes a wide open shot.
Substitution for the Lakers.
Can't sink the first. He's off on the second.
Williamson
Looks fresh coming back on the floor. And he misses all 3. Nice defensive rebound by Malone. Fox sails in. Can't stop the drought.
It's the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. I'm Kevin Frazier. Welcome aboard. First of all, we have the Celtics, who got the victory in this one to move to 1-8 on the year. Over in New Jersey, we had the Nets win by 9. Miami came away from this one with a win. The Sonics get their 5th win of the year. Philly came away victorious. Up in Minnesota, we had the Jazz win by 2. Houston came away victorious. The Kings get their 7th win of the year. Denver came away from this one with a win. Over in Los Angeles, we had the Pistons win by 41. And in our final game, we had the Clippers win by 11. Let's show off our double clutch players for today. Ben Wallace was the man. You need a leader out there on the court, and he was more than willing to take on that role. Some games you just don't have it. It's almost like there's a lid on the rim. So just pass the ball, dog. The dilemma is just going to have to put this game and these numbers out of his head. That's it for the ESPN Nightly Wrap-Up. We'll see you soon.
Make way, here I come, barging in. I'm the best of the best, let the games begin. Catch your breath in your chest, get your oxygen. I said it all.